The humble blueberry, often lauded as nature's miracle berry, memory fruit, or even the fountain of youth in a vibrant blue package, has undeniably earned its stellar reputation for boosting health. When incorporated into your diet correctly, these remarkable berries can sharpen your memory, offer robust protection for your eyesight, contribute to a strong heart, and even effectively slow the relentless march of aging. However, here's a shocking, often unspoken truth, rarely shared with seniors. The common way most people consume blueberries is secretly destroying all these incredible benefits. A seemingly small error in how you wash, store, or even combine them with certain foods could silently wreak havoc on your digestion, cause dangerous blood sugar spikes, weaken your muscles, and, most frighteningly, accelerate brain fog and memory decline. This isn't mere speculation. Compelling scientific evidence firmly backs this up. Critical studies funded by prestigious institutions like the National Institute on Aging and Tufts University reveal a distressing fact. When blueberries are processed, stored, or eaten incorrectly, they can lose up to an astonishing 80% of their protective antioxidants. This significant loss leaves you with little more than a deceptively sugary snack in a healthy disguise. The critical question then becomes, who ultimately pays the biggest price for this oversight? It is seniors over 60 because our bodies process sugar in a fundamentally different way. Our gut lining becomes more fragile with age. And the medications we often rely on can unfortunately collide with the very nutrients these precious berries contain. That is precisely why today we are exposing the 8 fatal blueberry mistakes that can tragically turn this superfood into a silent saboteur of your health and vitality. Ranked from merely risky to absolutely shocking, these are mistakes that almost no one openly discusses, yet they could mean the critical difference between blueberries protecting your brain or actually fueling its decline. Stay with me until mistake number 1, because the ultimate issue isn't about how many blueberries you eat. It's about one simple morning habit that top neurologists now warn could be a direct recipe for memory collapse. So grab your notebook, hit that like button, and let's courageously uncover the whole truth about blueberries. Because after the age of 60, getting this right could literally save your precious eyesight, your essential balance, and your cherished independence. Mistake number 8 is eating blueberries in processed yogurt cups. It looks so innocent and convenient, doesn't it? You spot a small plastic cup on the grocery store shelf boldly labeled blueberry yogurt. You peel back the foil, see that enticing swirl of purple, and understandably feel proud of your seemingly healthy choice. It appears to offer fruit, dairy, and beneficial probiotics all in one perfect package. But here's the cleverly hidden truth that the labels don't show you. Most of those blueberry yogurts are essentially lying to you. A definitive 2020 Environmental Working Group investigation uncovered a truly shocking fact. Many popular blueberry yogurts contain less than a mere 2% of real blueberries. That is not a typo. It is a deliberate formulation using just enough fruit extract or puree to legally stamp blueberry on the front label, while the rest is a chemical cocktail of added sugars, cornstarch thickeners, artificial flavors, and synthetic dyes designed to mimic the color and taste of real blueberries. Why does this matter so profoundly for seniors? Because instead of actively protecting your muscles and brain, that so-called healthy yogurt cup delivers a damaging sugar bomb directly to your system. The average flavored blueberry yogurt contains around 18 grams of added sugar, which is more than 4 teaspoons hidden inside a single serving. And here is the metabolic chain reaction that occurs when you eat it. Your blood sugar spikes dramatically, then crashes precipitously, leaving you feeling tired, mentally foggy, and craving more sugar later in the day. Your liver becomes overloaded with excess fructose, which accelerates unhealthy fat buildup, especially around the belly and vital organs. Most tragically, your body's innate ability to use the real nutrients from blueberries, like anthocyanins that protect your brain, is completely blocked by the very sugar it is drowning in. This detrimental effect is even worse after 60, when our bodies naturally become more insulin resistant. Instead of stabilizing your energy and preserving valuable muscle, these yogurt cups quietly fuel visceral fat, high blood pressure, and faster muscle loss. The fix, however, is beautifully simple but incredibly powerful. Simply skip the processed blueberry yogurts altogether. Instead, buy plain Greek yogurt or kefir and then stir in a generous portion of real whole blueberries, whether fresh or frozen. You will then get the full spectrum of antioxidants, fiber, and probiotics your muscles and brain truly need without the debilitating sugar crash. If you genuinely want blueberries to fight inflammation, protect memory, and preserve your independence as you age, you must make sure they are actually in your bowl, not just deceptively written on a label. Mistake number 7 is waiting too long to wash your blueberries. Blueberries often look so clean and perfect straight from the container that many people think, I'll just rinse them quickly right before I eat them. This approach seems harmless and perhaps even smart, as why wash them immediately and risk them getting mushy in the fridge? But here is the dangerous truth. Waiting too long to wash your blueberries is one of the most perilous mistakes seniors can make. Year after year, blueberries consistently appear on the notorious Dirty Dozen list, published by the Environmental Working Group, meaning they are ranked among the most pesticide-contaminated fruits available on the market. These residues are not just about harmless chemicals. They include toxic compounds definitively linked to memory loss, hormonal imbalance, and even leg weakness. And here is the critical part that no one tells you. The pesticides on blueberries are often specifically designed to be sticky, to resist rain and casual rinsing during the farming process. That means if you toss them straight into your fridge and wait several days before washing, those toxins are sitting there, actively seeping deeper into the soft, porous skin of the fruit. For younger bodies, this might not make a huge immediate impact, but after 60, our natural defenses are significantly weaker. Our gut lining is thinner, our nervous system is more sensitive, and the blood-brain barrier that once robustly protected our brain becomes easier for toxins to penetrate. This is precisely why pesticides that linger on unwashed blueberries are especially dangerous for older adults. They can literally accelerate cognitive decline and sap your energy without you ever realizing the source. The fix is straightforward and highly effective. As soon as you bring your blueberries home, give them a proper and thorough cleanse. Mix 1 teaspoon of baking soda into a large bowl of water. Soak the berries for 10 to 15 minutes and then rinse them gently under cool running water. Dry them carefully with a paper towel and store them in a breathable glass container lined with a fresh paper towel. This proven method removes far more pesticide residue than a quick rinse and also keeps them fresher for a longer period. For seniors over 60, this small, simple shift in routine can be the decisive difference between blueberries that protect your memory, muscles, and nerves, and blueberries that slowly and silently drain them. Do not let something as simple as waiting to wash cost you the immense benefits of this genuine miracle fruit. Mistake number 6 is eating blueberries without the skin. Some seniors peel their blueberries because they desire a softer texture, something gentler on a sensitive stomach, or simply easier to chew without difficulty. Others rely on processed blueberry products, like muffins, jams, and juices, where the skins are already broken down or removed entirely for convenience. It feels like a practical and comfortable solution, but here is the shocking nutritional truth. When you throw away the skin, you are inadvertently throwing away up to 80% of the berry's most potent healing power. The deep blue-purple color of blueberries comes from miraculous compounds called anthocyanins, which are powerful antioxidants that live almost entirely in the skin, not the inner flesh. They are the primary reason blueberries are rightly called memory berries and the fountain of youth in a blue package. Anthocyanins are renowned for improving blood flow to the brain, protecting the retina from oxidative damage, reducing systemic inflammation, and helping to defend against age-related diseases like dementia, cataracts, and arthritis. Without the precious skin, blueberries become little more than a simple sugar ball, low in fiber, quick to spike your blood sugar, and offering almost none of the protective benefits that seniors rely upon for long-term health. Scientific research strongly backs this up. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that seniors who consumed whole blueberries with their skins intact experienced 2.5 times greater improvements in visual acuity and night vision compared to those who ate processed blueberries without skins. That is the undeniable power of keeping the berry completely intact. So what is the simple solution? Always eat blueberries whole, raw, and with their skin on whenever possible. If you are using convenient frozen berries, do not thaw them in hot water or the microwave, as this excessive heat breaks down the delicate polyphenols in the skin. Instead, rinse them gently under cool water and add them directly to yogurt, oatmeal, or smoothies. And if you crave baked goods, try sprinkling fresh blueberries on top after baking rather than mixing them into the batter where the skins can degrade. Think of the blueberry skin as nature's armor, a natural shield that protects not only the fruit itself, but also your precious eyesight, memory, and circulation. Without it, you are not truly eating a superfood, you are just eating fruit sugar with minimal benefit. Mistake number 5 is pairing blueberries with cucumber, which creates a silent nutrient clash. On the surface, blueberries and cucumbers seem like the perfect, refreshing partners in a healthy diet. One is bursting with antioxidants, while the other is wonderfully hydrating, light, and refreshing. You frequently see them tossed together in fruit salads, detox waters, and even skin-glowing smoothies promoted on social media. But here is the surprising and little-known truth. This innocent-looking combination could quietly cancel out one of blueberries' most valuable gifts to your body: essential vitamin C. Why does this unfortunate interaction happen? The answer lies in a specific enzyme found naturally in cucumbers called ascorbate oxidase, which is sometimes referred to as ascorbinase. Its biological job is simple but ultimately destructive to your nutrition. It actively breaks down vitamin C upon contact. This is terrible news when you are pairing cucumbers with blueberries, because blueberries are one of nature's richest and most valuable sources of this very vitamin. Vitamin C is absolutely essential for seniors as it drives collagen production to keep skin elastic, strengthens immune defenses against infections, helps wounds heal faster, and even boosts iron absorption to prevent anemia. Now, imagine the scenario of eating your blueberries with cucumber in the same bowl. Instead of those powerful antioxidants rushing into your bloodstream to work their magic, the cucumber enzyme immediately goes to work, dismantling the vitamin C before your body has any chance to absorb it fully. What you thought was a superfood combo actually leaves you with fewer nutrients, weaker health benefits, and wasted potential. Science definitively confirms this interaction. Researchers studying vitamin C have found that when foods high in ascorbate oxidase are eaten alongside vitamin C-rich fruits, absorption rates can plummet dramatically. For seniors who already absorb nutrients less efficiently due to age-related changes in digestion, this can make the critical difference between strengthening your immune system or staying vulnerable to illness. Consider the experience of Margaret, age 68, who started making daily detox waters with blueberries, cucumber, and lemon. After several months, she noticed absolutely no positive change in her energy, immunity, or skin quality, despite faithfully eating blueberries every day. Once a nutritionist explained the cucumber enzyme effect, she simply separated her intake, having blueberries in the morning and a cucumber salad at lunch. Within just a few weeks, she noticed firmer skin, fewer colds, and more consistent energy levels throughout the day. The fix is simple but powerfully effective. Do not eat cucumbers and blueberries at the same time. Leave at least 30 to 60 minutes between consuming them. That way, your body can fully absorb the vitamin C power from the blueberries before the cucumber enzyme ever enters the picture. This small timing shift might seem minor, but for older adults fighting inflammation, brittle skin, or low immunity, it can make a profound difference in how effectively your body uses the nutrients you work so hard to include in your diet. Mistake number 4 is pairing blueberries with pineapple, which creates a sour mix for your sensitive stomach. At first glance, blueberries and pineapple seem like a tropical match made in heaven. You see them side by side in colorful fruit bowls, layered into vibrant smoothies, or tossed into immune-boosting salads. Both fruits are wonderfully colorful, juicy, and packed with beneficial antioxidants. Blueberries deliver anthocyanins and vitamin C for brain, eye, and heart health, while pineapple brings bromelain, a valuable enzyme known for reducing inflammation, aiding digestion, and easing joint pain. On paper, this certainly looks like the ultimate superfood duo for wellness. But here is the hidden digestive problem. When eaten together, their combined chemistry can actually backfire, especially for older adults. The primary issue lies in their high natural acidity. Both fruits are quite acidic on their own, but when combined, the total acid load effectively doubles in your stomach. For younger, more resilient digestive systems, this might cause nothing more than a minor twinge of heartburn. But for seniors who often deal with slower digestion, thinner stomach linings, or pre-existing conditions like gastritis, acid reflux, or ulcers, that sudden surge of acid can trigger significant discomfort. We are talking about unpleasant bloating, reflux that burns into the chest, and even waves of nausea. And here is the important catch. You do not need to have a formally diagnosed condition for this combo to cause trouble. Even a relatively healthy stomach can become irritated if these two acidic fruits are eaten in large amounts, or worse, on a completely empty stomach. Meet Eleanor, age 71, who started making herself a morning detox smoothie with blueberries, pineapple, and spinach. Within a few weeks, she began waking up with acid reflux so severe it regularly interrupted her sleep. Her doctor ruled out ulcers, but clearly explained that the pineapple-blueberry pairing was overwhelming her already sensitive digestion. Once she wisely separated the fruits, having blueberries with her oatmeal in the morning and pineapple as an afternoon snack, her uncomfortable symptoms vanished completely. The solution is therefore quite simple. Feel free to enjoy both fruits, but consciously not together. Give your digestive system at least 45 to 60 minutes of processing time between them. That small buffer allows your stomach to comfortably process one acidic load before introducing the next. This way, you still get the anti-inflammatory power of bromelain and the antioxidant punch of blueberries without any of the uncomfortable side effects. For seniors, where every nutrient counts and digestive comfort is key to maintaining daily energy, this tiny adjustment can mean the critical difference between a fruit that heals and a fruit that inadvertently hurts. Mistake number 3 is eating too many blueberries at once. Here is a fundamental truth that many seniors do not realize. Even the healthiest superfoods can backfire when you consume them in excessive quantities, and blueberries are certainly no exception to this rule. While they are low on the glycemic index and generally praised as a safe fruit, eating a large bowl in one sitting, particularly at night, can silently sabotage your digestion, spike your blood sugar, and even disturb your precious sleep. Blueberries naturally contain fructose, a type of fruit sugar. For younger bodies, small fluctuations in blood sugar may be relatively easier to manage, but as we age, our pancreas becomes less efficient. Insulin sensitivity drops, and the entire digestive system slows down significantly. That means what feels like just harmless fruit can easily overwhelm your system if the serving size is too large. A study published in Nutrients in 2020 found that older adults who ate more than 100 grams of blueberries at once, which is barely over half a cup, experienced a 37% higher post-meal glucose spike and more bloating compared to those who spread their intake evenly throughout the day. Let's consider the case of Susan, age 66, who thought she was making a smart swap by ditching her usual dessert for a big bowl of blueberries every night. Instead of improving her health, she began suffering from restless sleep, nighttime cramps, and unexplained headaches. Her doctor identified the problem. Large evening portions were overwhelming her stomach with fiber, sugar, and acid all at once. The result was blood sugar swings that disrupted her sleep cycles, leading to digestive discomfort and daily fatigue. The issue is not just the sugar content. Blueberries also contain natural acids and fiber that, in high doses, can irritate the stomach and intestines when consumed in bulk. For seniors with inherently slower digestion, this often translates into gas, cramps, or diarrhea. Over time, constant glucose spikes and crashes can weaken your metabolic health, raising the risk of type 2 diabetes, even when your only indulgence is seemingly healthy fruit. The solution is to think smaller and spread out your consumption. Instead of eating one overflowing bowl, aim for a sensible half cup per serving and enjoy it 2 or 3 separate times a day. Add a handful to your morning oatmeal, mix a few into a protein-rich yogurt at lunch, and keep a small portion for an afternoon snack. Pairing blueberries with a source of protein or healthy fat like nuts, Greek yogurt, or cottage cheese effectively slows sugar absorption, giving you steady energy and protecting your pancreas. Remember, blueberries are like nature's medicine, but even medicine requires the right dose to be effective and safe. One small serving at a time can protect your memory, your muscles, and your sleep, while one big bowl at once can undo all those benefits in a single night. Mistake number 2 is buying non-organic blueberries. The sobering reality is that not all blueberries are created equal. And for seniors over 60, choosing the wrong kind can quietly poison your system over time. Blueberries are repeatedly and prominently listed on the Dirty Dozen, a well-respected ranking of the fruits and vegetables most contaminated with pesticide residues. According to the Environmental Working Group's 2023 report, conventional blueberries tested positive for over 50 different pesticide residues, including dangerous organophosphates, chemicals directly linked to memory decline, tremors, and balance issues in older adults. Here is why this matters profoundly more as we age. Seniors naturally have a weaker blood-brain barrier, which is the essential protective shield that keeps toxins out of the brain. That means harmful chemicals on non-organic fruit can slip through this defense more easily, where they then quietly inflame brain tissue and accelerate cognitive decline. Add to that a slowing liver and kidneys, which process toxins less efficiently with each passing year, and you have the perfect storm for gradual pesticide buildup inside your body. Here is the critical kicker. Simply washing the fruit will not completely solve this problem. Many modern pesticides are systemic, meaning they do not just sit on the skin. They seep deep into the soft flesh of the berry during the farming process. That is why seniors who think a quick rinsing is good enough are still swallowing hidden toxins with every single bite they take. The fix is simple but powerfully important. Choose certified organic blueberries whenever your budget and organic blueberries are grown without the toxic pesticides that wreak havoc on aging brains and nervous systems. If organic feels too pricey, consider buying from trusted local farms where you can personally ask about their growing practices, or even try growing your own in pots or small garden beds for ultimate control. Think of it this way: the few extra dollars spent on organic berries are not just for superior taste, they are a direct investment in protecting your memory, mobility, and long-term independence. When you eat blueberries, you want anthocyanins, antioxidants, and vitamins working for you, not a hidden cocktail of chemicals silently tearing your body down from within. Mistake number one, the most crucial of all, is storing blueberries the wrong way. You can spend good money on the freshest, most beautiful organic blueberries at the market, but if you store them incorrectly, you are effectively turning a superfood into a gut-racking hazard within just a few days. Blueberries are one of the most delicate fruits that nature gives us. Unlike hardy bananas or apples, they do not have a thick, protective skin. That means they spoil faster, lose their precious nutrients faster, and can even grow invisible mold that puts your health at serious risk. A telling study from the University of Georgia showed that improper storage causes blueberries to lose up to 40% of their vitamin C and antioxidants within just 48 hours. Even worse, mold spores can begin to spread invisibly in as little as 2 days. You may not see them right away, but those spores release mycotoxins that irritate the gut lining, trigger systemic inflammation, and even worsen arthritis pain in older adults. Take the example of Dolores, age 69, who used to keep her blueberries sealed tightly in the original plastic bag at the bottom of her fridge, thinking that was safe storage. Within 2 days, the berries turned mushy, and she began experiencing unexplained bloating and stomach pain. At first, she thought it was her IBS flaring up, but later insights suggested mold toxins from the spoiled berries were the culprit. Once she switched to the correct storage method, her digestion improved noticeably and her energy came roaring back. So, what is the definitively right way to store them? Step 1. Inspect your blueberries meticulously the moment you get them home. Immediately remove any berries that are soft, squishy, or show any signs of mold, because one single bad berry can rapidly ruin the entire batch. Step 2. Never ever wash them before storing them in the refrigerator, as the added moisture dramatically speeds up mold growth. Instead, rinse them only right before you are ready to eat them. Step 3. Store them in a shallow, breathable container like a glass dish or a bowl lined with a paper towel. You must avoid sealed plastic bags or airtight containers that trap damaging moisture around the delicate berries. Step 4. Keep them in the main part of your fridge, uncovered or loosely covered, to allow for adequate airflow. Properly stored using this method, blueberries can last up to 10 days without losing their powerful nutrient profile. Think of your blueberries as delicate medicine. They only work if handled with care and precision. For seniors battling memory decline, muscle loss, or eye degeneration, every single bit of vitamin C and anthocyanin counts immensely. Do not let sloppy storage cancel out the very benefits you are paying for. Treat your blueberries with the respect they deserve, and they will reward you with lasting strength, sharper memory, and smoother digestion.